Welcome to the parent-teacher email correspondence tutorial. This is a simple Gmail account I created specifically for the tutorials here. What I always like to do at the beginning of the year is I send a letter home to the parents explaining the purpose of the email correspondence, and I let them have my email. And I ask them to email me back by such and such date, and within the body of the email I ask them to tell me who they are, who their child is, and what grade they're in. So that way when I end up getting emails from both my 9th grade classes and my 10th grade classes, my 8th grade classes, it'll be that much more efficient for me to put into contact groups. And the beauty of this is the contact groups. And since this is just an example, I've only done this for my 9th grade classes. I have two 9th grade classes, and for each class I have two contact groups. So for my grade 9 class I have one contact group just for the parents, and I title these contacts by the student. So I put the student's name, and I put if this is their mom or dad, and the mom or dad's name. The other contact group for the same 9th grade class will be just the students. I do that for the other 9th grade class. And I have an additional contact group which will be for all students and parents in grade 9. It's very simple. Now, one of the major functions of this is to let students and parents know about assignments and due dates and criteria, and so we'll just send one out real quick. Subject, homework, English, that's simple. Now I don't have to type all these emails every time, it's that simple. It's already programmed because I have my contact groups, and since this is going to all 9th grade students, I'm going to send it to them and their parents alike. In the body of the email I'll explain to them what it's about. Dear students and parents, you have an assignment due on such and such date, and for example this assignment is posted on the 9th grade wiki, which has the vocabulary words and the assignment and I should say guidelines and criteria, and I just put the link and send, and that's it. Of course that's in my sent email, and everything's basically documented and very user-friendly. I also like to use this to let parents know when, let's just say, heaven forbid, someone comes to school without their homework. And what I like to do is I go ahead and have this email basically saved as a draft or a template, or I just send it to myself, and in the subject box I put something strange like these 5 letters here. So later on in the year, when I have 1,000 emails in my email, or I should say the inbox, I can just put that in the search mail and it immediately pops up, and I can just copy and paste this. So I compose mail, paste that in the body. Now I'll have up my gradebook because this just say class ended, and here I'm immediately on the computer. I know who didn't turn theirs in, and let's say fictitious child Charles. So I send it to Charles. He obviously knows, but we want to remind Charles that we're watching and emails are a good thing. So I sent it to Charles and his mom. Let's say Thomas didn't do his, and we'll also send it to Thomas's, more importantly to Thomas's mother. Now all these once again will go in the BCC for privacy, and I'll send it to myself. In the subject I'll put missing homework, and at the bottom it says today the blank of blank. Of course I'll go ahead and fill it in. And your child did not turn in, I'll put the name of the assignment. This assignment was assigned the blank of blank, and that's it. So everyone knows when it was due, and they already do know when it was due because they received an email, right? Send. So when Charles and Tom get home, their parents can ask them why they didn't turn their work in. Another function of this which I really like is just the digital format. For example, since a lot of my children's work is posted on the internet in forms of blogs or wikis, if there's a discrepancy or something which is a little bit off and I want their parent to actually look at it, I just put in the URL. I just copy and paste, and I say, you know, could you look at this? And or this is really good, which is also a very positive thing, and they can just click on that and it's that accessible. Also what I like is the fact that we don't meet that much, and I can contact my students, or more so my students can contact me with questions or concerns regarding assignments, and I can just email them back. Also, I take a lot of their assignments in the actual body of their emails. One thing, if you're new to this and you might want to try it out, I haven't tried it yet, but you might want to have your students open up their own Gmail account. That way you can have instant messaging basically through Gmail chat. You could even have the Gmail video conference, which is a lovely function, because if a child's working on a project and you happen to be online doing some grading, and they can just go ahead and hit you up and you can communicate right then and there. For one, I really love this strategy, if you will. So do my parents. Got to know many parents really well this year simply through this. I probably couldn't tell you what they look like, but I know a lot about them and how they feel about their children's education. It's very simple, it's very free, and I suggest everyone should try this. I hope this has really helped, and thanks for watching.